Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to talk to you about the AI Nightbirds ETH NFT collection. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Higo who brought these to my attention a couple of weeks ago now in our NFT chat. He's been blowing them up, so much so that I had to look into it and deep dive. I've actually bought some myself, which I'm super excited about. So before we get into it, guys, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl taking you along on the crypto journey. Now, guys, the key in this market, as I say in every single video, is to stack collections of NFTs and tokens that are going to build during this bearish market and bearish times. If you're in it for the long haul like I am, you're not concerned about price fluctuations. In fact, you see times like this as a time to accumulate. Now, I want to talk about this project in particular because it's a very, very interesting project, which actually half of which started out as a free mint, and the rest of the supply was minted for a price of 0.05 ETH. So this started as a free mint. Now, at one point, it actually reached as high as 0.45 as the all-time high on OpenSea, and I'll explain the story now. So this is the AI Nightbirds Twitter. They've got 13,700 followers. The community behind this one is absolutely fantastic. It's really positive. I've never actually quite seen a community like this. Very positive. There's almost zero FUD in their Discord. They hold live Twitter spaces almost every other day by their community. They hold many hoots, like the hoots are the community, right? And so many of the hoots think that this is the best NFT art they've seen. It's a lot of people, it's their first NFT, and it's just really, really cool to see. They have a very good ticket system on Discord, and they also have a suggestions channel where many people get into deep discussions with the leaders and founders about doing new stuff. Now, the Discord has 2,161 members. The only way you will get into this Discord is if you own an AI bird, a Nightbird. You will not be able to get into the Discord otherwise. And something else that I absolutely love about these guys is the security to get into their Discord is really good. At a time like this, guys, there is some serious hacking, scamming, and whatever else going on. Security is everything, so be very careful when you're joining new Discords or joining new anything to make sure the security is top notch, especially before connecting your wallets. Now, it's afternoon time in Australia when I'm filming this, so a lot of the community in America is asleep, but it's just a really positive community. You've got obviously the sales bot. There was a gold bird right here, which recently sold for 0.75 ETH. An absolute steal for whoever grabbed that, so congratulations to you. And just in general, like I said, a very good and a very well organized Discord, great communication from the staff on the Discord. Announcements almost like every couple of days, if not every day. They're doing some cool collabs as well. So Carnage Crew, which I've talked about on the channel, who I love as well. They're doing a collab with them, which is stuff I really, really like to see. But let me take you back, all right? Let me take you to, so this is the website, and I'll leave it on this shortly, and then we'll flick through the OpenSea and a couple of other things, okay? So initially, the founders had no idea how popular this project would become. And it was actually supposed to be more of a free test mint project instead of actually turning into what it's become, which is awesome. And I love seeing that. I love seeing stuff that wasn't necessarily meant to do well. I love that sort of stuff. Now, they are the first full AI created collection on Ethereum. And most of their AI algorithm is a secret. Very little is known about what type of AI they used, and a lot of other projects have been trying to collab with them and get info to find out more about the algorithm. Because the founders created their own AI algorithm that seems to be on a completely other level compared to any other art that we've seen using this technology. So again, something very unique. And as you can see, as this is flicking through some of the art, it's pretty cool, okay? Now, initially, this project started out being called AI Moonbirds. And once it got so popular in the first day of attention that the new AI derivatives and, you know, everything else that was going on, the real Moonbirds owner, Kevin Rose, reached out to OpenSea and asked to help avoid copyright issues. So what was happening was, I think Kevin Rose sort of, I don't know, maybe thought that they were stealing his art or whatever. Now, Moonbirds, if you don't know, is a very, very popular collection by the Proof XYZ pass. The floor price right now is 29.5 ETH. You know, these things go absolutely nuts. And you can see, obviously, there's, you know, a tad of similarity and whatnot. But within a couple of hours of this happening, the project changed its entire name and most references to what it is now, which is AI Nightbirds. Within the same day they changed their name, Kevin Rose, who's the founder of Moonbirds, sent out a tweet thanking them and giving his blessings to the project. Now, this is where things got very interesting. Within the same day that they changed their name and Kevin Rose tweeted out thanking them, within the 24-hour period of that, the floor price for AI Nightbirds went to an all-time high of 0.45 Ethereum, which, again, half of this was a free mint and the other half was 0.05 ETH, slightly lower than the current floor price. Now, check out these birds. I mean, some of these are incredibly, incredibly cool. And if you are going to consider buying these, I'll give you the inside scoop. Now, while I give you the scoop, I'm going to show you mine, okay? So this is my bird, all right? And absolutely fell in love with this one. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, to be honest. Let's have a look. I get a lot of offers for it. 0.16. 0.16 is what I paid for it about a month ago. And I'm not devastated about that whatsoever. In fact, I'm probably going to buy some more. But the most important thing about the Moonbirds when you are buying them are the traits, okay? So mine's got the Tropical Oasis, which 4% have this trait. So the vibe is the trait in each collection. So when you're actually searching for these, you can search on vibes, okay? So haunted house, and obviously, you know, some vibes are rarer than others, which is the aim of the game. You know, you want to get a rare one. So you can actually search. So for example, scraping sky, let's have a look and see which ones have that trait. So you can see here, obviously, the vibe is the sky in the background. So the vibe is the important thing that you want to look for when you're trying to, you know, nab one of these at such a cheap price. That's the thing that you're looking for. You're looking to get one of these that is rare or rare-ish, so 4%. The background tone, you can see 17%. That's, you know, pretty common, I guess, as I would say. Now, the other cool thing that these guys did is they dropped a free airdrop for having a bird. So I actually got in just on time, and I didn't even realize that I was going to get a free airdrop. It was just like a sort of a nice surprise that they did. And what this is called is the Art Banners by AI. So this is the art banner that I got. And as you can see, it matches my bird. And how sick is this? Like, seriously, this is insanely cool. I actually want to put this on in my wall on my house once my house is finished building. So watch this space, because I am going to show you guys once that's on my wall. And something that's worth mentioning with this art, guys, both with the birds, is that they did thousands of test runs before finalizing the collection. As I said before, it's all custom-made AI. The founders are very passionate about these two collections and never want to take from their value in any way. They used the Moonbirds as the base art to be changed for the AI Nightbirds collection, but now they use their own art, not from a derivative or anything like that. They used famous historical paintings for the base of the newest ABBA collection with the same AI algorithm, and, you know, so much more. And the community, this is the key, like the community is really, really, really cool. Now, let me show you this collection quickly. So these are 0.01 Ethereum, which, again, you know, it was a free drop. But some of these are just so cool. And like I said, if you're lucky enough for the bird to be listed, you can buy the matching bird. But there's some of these that are super artistic. So I'm actually looking at potentially grabbing a couple more. I am building a house, so I do want to fill it with some art. And this is very, very, very cool. And the website for these is artbannersbyai.com. You can see a little bit about, what they've done. And again, this one, it just went by. This one here, I want that. I need that in my life. I am Italian, so anything Da Vinci I have to have. Now, the two founders, guys, one's from Sweden and one is from Poland. The founders want to completely focus on building up the AI Nightbirds brand, community, overall project to much greater heights, where it could even become a blue chip. And I know that's, a pretty bold statement considering we are in a bear market, but to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the community behind this one is so cool. Again, 2,100 members on Discord, and you have to have a bird to be allowed in. Now, for larger holders of 15 plus Nightbirds, they get an owl whale status and have access to some other Discord channels that focus on having good in-depth discussions on the project, along with some alpha minting, helper channels, and all that sort of stuff. They've got so much happening, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video and really talk to you guys about them. They've got a lot of really cool stuff coming up, which I wanted to, highlight in this video. One of the things is they are going to be a launch partner with Rarible for a new product they are doing. This comes along with them doing spaces with them and with AI Nightbirds being featured on their website and their socials. Now, Rarible is huge. I don't know if you guys know Rarible. If you don't, you need to go look into them. It's absolutely huge. It's a great thing and really good exposure. They're also going to be doing a 10-foot by 10-foot mural done at the Art Reno in Denver, Colorado. The artist doing it is Ugonzo Art, who is a top-selling artist on the CDC NFT website. So this is no joke. They are also working on in real life art gallery exposure in a show where people will have access to QR codes to be able to pull up collections and buy as they need. So some pretty, some stuff that I've never heard of before. They're also interested in building a presence in the metaverse, looking to collab with some projects there. And there's other things being worked on now, like, maybe a Moonbirds collab in the future. Who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened. But Kevin Rose just today accepted his AI Nightbird pairing to his Moonbird, along with the matching art banners by AI. So that is sitting in Kevin Rose's wallet, and people look at Kevin Rose's wallet. So this is fantastic exposure for this project. So again, just them sitting in his wallet is absolutely fantastic. A couple of other utilities that you can get right now is all AI Nightbirds have a collab with JJ Prints, a website business that sell nice prints of NFTs on plexiglass type material. So all AI Nightbird holders get a 25% discount on all purchases for life. And a project called Objective Moon, which is the one I've got up on the screen now, give all AI Nightbird holders a free premium pass. So who doesn't like freebies? Seriously. And the team is, working on so many new holder benefits, utilities that will keep coming out over time. And this is all happening during a bearish market. So bearing in mind that this was half a free mint, half a 0.05 mint, it is still above mint. There is a lot of very interesting attention coming to this project. So I think for this price, it is insanely cheap. And one more thing that they tweeted out recently was, I guess an AI version of CryptoPunk number 3. Now, I'm not saying that this is what they're going to do next, but if they did, this would be insane. So keep an eye on this project, guys. All the links for everything to do with these guys will be in my bio. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for plenty more crypto and NFT content. And as always, watch this space.